Here we go, another integral that I have to evaluate. This one, I'm going to do it in a way that's a little bit different, but I think you'll understand it, and you can totally use this way. You can also use synthetic division. So I look at this and I say, I look for integrals for ln, I don't see that stuff there. I need to see the derivative of the bottom and the top. And I can see that the bottom is this. The derivative of that would be 1. So I would need some multiple of that, some constant multiple. So I got 2x. So this thing's derivative does not show up there. The other thing that we sometimes try to do when we have fractions like this is divide in. If you want to know what I mean, look at part C from the previous question. So that would be 2c. We could divide that in, and that worked well. Here, I can't do that clearly, so I am going to use synthetic division and or some other little trick to rewrite this in a way that's integratable, basically so that I can do some ln integration. All right, so you could use synthetic division. I could divide x minus 1 into 2x and then do the remainder thing and stuff like that. I'm not going to do it that way because I think it's actually easier to do it this way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rewrite my fraction. 2e plus 1. So I currently have a 2x right there. So what I'm going to do is rewrite that 2x. I can write it as 2 times x minus 1 over x minus 1. You may say, oh, why would you do that? And then I'm going to add, so plus another, I'll put a little box. I got to fill in that box. And then I'm going to have my dx. So what I need to do is fill in that box so that this second line is exactly the same as the first line. The reason why I choose to have an x minus 1 there is that I can now go ahead and cancel. I love this undo button. I can cancel these two and get 2. So maybe I'll write that. So this is integral 2 to e plus 1 of 2 plus the box. So the question is, what does the box have to be? So it still has to be something over x minus 1. Up here in red I had a 2x. Here, if I distribute that 2x in, that 2 in, this is the same as 2x minus 2. So the question is, what did I do to go from here to here? Well, I took my 2x and I changed it to a 2x minus 2. So what I did was I subtracted 2. How do I balance that? I add 2 in. You should see that if I were to add this box here to that, if I were to add this to that, I would get this back. So it's really a matter of readjusting it so that I get these guys, so that I can cancel them and get this. And then what do I need to be able to rewrite that so that it's the same as this? So I get inside my box, I get it down here too. 2 over x minus 1. I'm actually going to rewrite that like that. So from here, this is now, if I asked you to integrate these two individually, it would be pretty easy. The integral of 2 is 2t. I'm dealing with x. 2x plus the integral of 2 over x minus 1 is 2 ln absolute value x minus 1. And I need to evaluate that from 2 to e plus 1. So I'm almost out of space. I go ahead. Actually, ooh, hold on. So I can actually, this is really cool with this app. This has nothing to do with calculus, but I think it's pretty sweet. I can grab it and move this piece around. I can also make it smaller and bigger, and I can spin it. So that's why I think this new app is exciting. Anyway, so I've got this thing right here. I need to evaluate it in between at those two different spots. So maybe I'll do this in red, and I will do that in green. So in red, I get the e plus 1, so that's 2 times e plus 1 minus 2 ln of e plus 1 minus 1. Plus, sorry. So this right here gave me, this is my x value, and then it's minus 1. And then I get in green minus, and I'm going to put a set of actually I'll put a set of brackets because I don't know if I'm going to have parentheses in here. So minus, let me scoot over, I'm out of space. Minus, so when I evaluate it at 2, so I'm evaluating this thing at 2, I get a 4, right? And then I get minus 2 ln of, what do I get? Ln of 1 when I plug that in. And I get 1 because I take 2, plug it in here, so I get 2 minus 1, which is 1. So, and you may be able to do a lot of this kind of readjust in your head. So I get 2e plus 2. I know that this right here gives me e. These guys cancel. I know ln of e it's a nice e, isn't it? It's equal to 1. And I know that because e to the first power, because this is log base e, is e. So I get minus 2 times ln of 1 is 1. Sorry, ln of e is 1. That's this whole term right here, condensed into there. Minus 4 plus 2, I know that ln of 1 gives me 0. I know that the graph ln goes like this through the point 1 comma 0. I also know the point e comma 1 is here, and that's this point. Anyway, so plus 2 times 0. So this gives me, I've got 2e. This is 2. This is minus 4. So I get, wait a second, I'm missing something. I wonder how many of you caught my screw up right here. I wrote this and this to be the same thing. Forgot to multiply that. So I should really have a plus 2 in there when I distribute that in. So anyway, I get, this is kind of messy, I get 2e plus 2 minus 4. So they all cancel and just give me 2e, and that's my answer.